Hello guys, welcome back to another session of basic HTML. We're now here with the responsive web design on the applied accessibility. How's been your days? I just want to tell you that I'm feeling a lot better, a lot better since last Thursday. In my new format, I'm gonna do a small recording of around 30 minutes, and I'm gonna see if it's doing better than a live stream. Okay, guys, so let's get into the stuff together. We remain in the making of the screen reader navigation easier with the header landmark. I don't know if you saw, I uploaded also a small video about 1 minute about this. Okay guys, and it's already done because we needed to change the div here with the header. That's all, and it's completed. Let's go to the next one. Now we're gonna do it with the nav landmark. So Camper Cat included navigation links at the top of his training page, but wrapped them in a div. It's gonna be also easy. Change them from div to nav, and that's all. Okay, guys. Now it's gonna be about the footer landmark. Camper Cat's training page is making good progress. Change the div he used to wrap his copyright information at the bottom of the page to a footer landmark. So instead of div, footer. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Okay, footer, let's see, now it's working. That's perfect, let's return. Now we're gonna improve accessibility of audio content with the audio element. Let's see, so as our task, it's time to take a break from Camper Cat and follow Camper Xerxiax. Okay, a champion of accessibility and a screen reader user. To hear a clip of his screen reader in the section, add an audio element after the P, that means the paragraph. Include the controls attribute. Then place a source tag inside the audio tags with the source attribute set to the page and type attribute set to audio/mpeg. Note, the audio clip may sound fast and be difficult to understand, but that is a normal speed for screen reader users. Let's see. Audio tag, audio, okay, controls, I'm gonna put the source. It's gonna be this one. Need to take that. Okay. and the type, it's gonna be audio. And close the audio. Let's see if it's working. I don't know if I did it correctly. It's something really fast. I can hear it a little bit in my headphones, but it's something really fast. Let's see, control and enter. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, improve chart accessibility with the figure element. So HTML5 introduced the figure element and the related fig caption. Here's an example. Know that fig caption goes inside the figure tags and can be combined with other elements. So it's gonna be figure, the image, BR, I don't know what BR is. Let's see, I don't know. Fig caption, okay. The text and close fig caption and close figure. So Campercat, it's hard at work creating a stacked bar chart showing the amount of time per week to spend training in stealth, combat and weapons. Help him structure his page better by changing the div tag he used to a figure tag and the p tag that surrounds the caption to a fig caption tag. They already give this figure, fig caption, fig caption. That was easy, more or less. Let's say improve form field accessibility with the label element. So now is the label. This is the example form, label for name, name label, input type text, ID, name. That's wonderful. So Campercat expects a lot of interest in this thoughtful blog posts and want to include an email sign-up form. Add a for attribute on the email label and that matches the ID on its input field. The form is here, okay. Label email, okay, input type, let's see, label for, they said for who? Label for email, okay, close this, name, not name, we're gonna put email, okay, and close, label. Or we don't put any more email. Okay, let's see. Your code should have a for attribute on the label tag that is not empty. I put the for. Okay. maybe I should put like this here, and this I'm gonna put submit. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. So every time we're gonna make, but it's the same form, no? Yeah, same form. Even though there are two labels, there are two input types. Let's see if we're gonna delete this one. So I cannot delete that one. Two input types, two label force. Okay, good to remember. Wrap radio buttons in a field set element for better accessibility. Okay, the field set tag surrounds the entire grouping of radio buttons to achieve this. It often uses a legend tag to provide a description for the grouping which screen readers read for each choice in the field set element. The field set wrapper and legend tag are not necessary when the choices are self-explanatory, like agenda selection. Using a label with the for attribute for each radio button is sufficient. So I have 3 buttons, 3 for. Okay. Campercat wants information about the ninja level of its users when they sign up for his email list. He's added a set of radio buttons and learned from our last lesson to use label tags with 4 attributes for each choice. Go Campercat. However, his code still needs some help. Change the div tag surrounding the radio buttons to a field set tag and change the p tag inside it to a legend. So I'm gonna put here field set, field set, legend. Field set wrapper and legend tag are not necessary when the choices are self-explanatory. Okay, when they are self-explanatory. Okay, I understand that. And let's close the field set also. Field set. Add an accessible date picker. So forms often include the input field, which can be used to create several different form controls. The type attribute on this element indicates what kind of input element will be created. You may have noticed the text and submit input types in prior challenges, and HTML5 introduced an option to specify a date field. So for older browsers, the type will default to text, so it helps to show users the expected date format in the label or placeholder text, just in case. Label for input 1, enter date. Okay, input type date, input 1, name input 1. Campercat is sending up a Mortal Kombat, of course. The cat's always Mortal Kombat. Tournament, and wants to ask his competitors to see what date works best. Oh yeah, about the Mortal Kombat. Now it's coming out on HBO, if I remember correctly. A new movie, or it came out already. You guys are interested in seeing that one? I'm interested. I like the 90s movie, and I was a fan of Mortal Kombat. the old games, especially Mortal Kombat 4. Then that was up my alley, let's say. Let's see, so we're gonna add an input tag with a type attribute of date, an ID attribute of big date, and a name attribute of date. So we just need to add the input type. Input. Okay, we have already one input. Is it working with two inputs and only one label? Let's find out. Date. Okay. ID of big date. Big date. And name. Name of date. Let's see. That's good. Okay, standardized times with HTML5 datetime attribute. So this is gonna be the example. Time, date time, 2013, February 13th. Okay, let's see, camper currents, results. Wrap a time tag around the text, yeah, and add the date time attribute, set it go 2016 September 15th. Time, date, time. Two 16. No. Hashtag 216 0915. Okay, close it. Okay, let's see time. What changed? Something changed. Nothing changed. Maybe something's changed. What changed? Nobody knows. I think it's the accessibility. Yeah, it's for the screen reader, for sure, or something like that. Make elements only visible to a screen reader using custom CSS. Okay, screen reader only. Note the following CSS approaches will not do the same thing. Display none or visibility hidden hides content from everyone, including screen reader users. Zero values for pixel sizes with 0, height 0 removes that element from the flow of your document, meaning screen readers will ignore it. Campercat created a really cool stacked bar chart table already has an SR only class, but the CSS rules aren't filled in yet. Give the position an absolute value, the left minus 10,000 pixel value, and the width and height both 1 pixel values. So position absolute, the left minus 10,000, the width and height 1 pixel. That's perfect. That's great, guys. Improve readability with high contrast text. So the web content accessibility guidelines recommend at least 4.5 to 1 contrast ratio for normal text. The ratio is calculated by comparing the relative luminance values of two colors. This ranges from 1 to 1 for the same color or no contrast to 21 to 1 for white against black. The most substantial contrast. There are many contrast checking tools available online that calculate this ratio for you. Can't forget choice of light gray text on a white background for his recent blog post. Has 1.5 to 1 contrast ratio, making it hard to read. Change the color of the text from the current gray to a darker gray. Improve the contrast ratio to 6 to 1. Yeah, that's better. That's visibly better. Oh, this is such a headache. I have a little bit sensible eyes, and I really hate this really contrasting strong colors. I know it sounds weird, but I plainly hate them, believe me, guys. So avoid color blindness issues by using sufficient contrast. Color is a large part of visual design, but its use introduces two accessibility issues. Okay, first, color alone should not be used as the only way to convey important information, because screen reader user won't see it. Second, foreground and background colors need sufficient contrast, so colorblind users can distinguish them. Let's go and see the task. So he's experimenting with using color for his blog text and background, but his current combination of a greenish with maroon text has 2.5 to 1 contrast ratio. You can easily adjust the lightness of the colors since he declared them using CSS HSL property, hue, saturation, lightness. By changing the third argument, increase the background color lightness value from 35 to 55 and decrease the lightness from 20 to 15. Okay, so lightness. Okay, first of all, the saturation. Oh, the lightness of both of them. Only the lightness. Okay, so we're gonna put 55 here and 15 here. Yeah, so we're gonna leave the saturation the same. And delete internet. I'm clicking. No, it's not gonna be deleted so easily. Avoid color blindness issues by carefully choosing colors that convey information. So the cat is different, testing different styles for the button, but the yellow and green are neighboring hues on the color wheel. Of course, change the text color to a dark blue, and we're gonna solve the problem. Let's see. And that's it. Give links meaning by using descriptive link text. The link text that CamperCat is using is not very descriptive without the surrounding context. Move the anchor A tag so you wrap around the text information about batteries instead of click here. So you're gonna move it here. Make links in the viewer with HTML access keys. Okay. HTML offers the access key attribute to specify a shortcut key to activate or bring focus to an element. Adding an access key attribute can make navigation more efficient for keyboard-only users. Now that makes a lot of sense. So button access key B, important button. CamperCat wants the links around the two blog articles titles to have keyboard shortcuts, so his site's users can quickly navigate to the full story. Add an access key attribute to both links and set the first one to G for Garfield and the second one to C for CamperCat, no, Chuck Norris of course. Let's see guys. So you're gonna put it here. Here. Here, let's see. But you know what? Yeah. Wait a minute. It's gonna be like this. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see. We're gonna put it G and the button. Let's see. Your code should attribute to the A tag. Your code should add an access key. G. Let's see. Access key equals C. Oh baby, yeah. If I'm gonna push G, that's why it's not opening anything. But I'm pushing G and C. Okay. Open something. The page. Control Enter. And guys, this is gonna be our last challenge for today. I told you I'm gonna keep it like in 30 minutes session recordings. I'm gonna try. First of all, I'm gonna upload this plain as it is, and I wanna see if I can, for example, edit something or try something new also. When my time allows me. I'm not complaining too much, but I don't really have a lot of time. I'm trying to cut myself in different positions. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit there. And I want to do this also with the programming. I don't want to leave it like that. Okay guys, let's see. The last challenge for today is gonna be use tab index to add keyboard focus to an element. So Camprocat created a new survey to collect information about his users. He knows input fields automatically get keyboard focus, but he wants to make sure his keyboard users pause and the instructions while tabbing through the items. Add the tabbing index attribute to the P tag and set its value to 0. Bonus: using tab index also enables CCS pseudo class focus to work on the P tag. Okay guys, let's see. So it's gonna be inside the P tag, yeah. Put tab index equals to 0. When it's on tab, a negative tab index value in -1 case, but not reachable by the keyboard. This method is generally used to bring focus content programmatically, like when a div is used for a window and is beyond the scope. Okay, I understand. Yeah. So it's like when you click up and down and this. Okay guys. Let's end it on the Control Enter page. It's been a pleasure being with you, recording for you guys. I'm gonna try to add a little bit of background music. I hope the microphone is working a little bit better. I'm trying a different microphone. And leave us a comment, a like, dislike, subscribe, and I'm gonna bring content as fast as possible. See you guys, and all the best to you. Bye bye.